That takes about 3 horsepower to drive it.
Honda, best engine?
Best engine.
Hi guys, welcome back. It's your boy Mr. V10. It's so nice to be back after such a long time of inactivity. I would like to thank everyone who's been subscribing to me. I've been inactive for 2 months and I jumped like 80 subscriptions, so thank you all so much. We're at 505. The army is slowly growing. I am in sunny Birmingham, as you can see. Very sunny, always sunny here. Very sunny. I'm in a special place called Midland Honda Services, and as you can see, it's a not a joke of a place. There's their number, guys, if you want to do. Chap inside is called Simon. So basically Simon, he's had well over 20 years experience, I believe, and he's the individual who me and my friend from Honda Spares Man, who's sponsoring this rebuild and has helped immensely in the background. In fact, he is the project manager of this, to be fair. He's not here today, but you'll see him soon in the video. So yeah, we're gonna go inside, check him out, see what you guys will find out what I've done with the car, what engine have I bought. Is it K20? Is it K24? Is it both? Find out. Mr. Simon.
Hello.
Hello, nice to meet you. How you doing? You alright?
Not bad, not bad.
So what we have here?
Your car back in its correct format without its broken engine anymore.
Excellent, excellent.
So built hybrid, Frankenstein, whatever anybody wants to call them. Basically it's a 2.4 bottom end. Yep. FN2 head, cams, inlet manifold,
yeah,
light and flywheel, ceramic clutch, nice bits, different ECU, so when it's all running, set up, yeah, it should be somewhere 280, 300 brake mark.
There you go, guys. So that's the big surprise, as you all been wondering. Was it K20, K24? It's actually both. So it's a hybrid system.
Half and half.
Half and half, yeah. Best of both worlds.
Yeah, you get a talkie
yeah,
K20.
Yeah.
Driven a few. You can tell the difference. Even a stock one.
Yeah.
Where you've got one blown bottom end, done by yourself a 2.4 Accord, pull the engine out, use your head, use your bits. Yeah. You can build a good replacement engine that without going mad with cams or anything else. You just use all the stock bits. The only thing you must change is take the K24 cam sensor, crank sensor out, chuck it away and put the EP3 one in, otherwise it won't run. Oh, excellent. Okay. And you mentioned torque, which is produced from K24 more than the K20, generally speaking. Yeah. To compromise torque and horsepower, torque is your pulling, you sort of, and that's down to crank design, column rod length, piston length. Your Formula 1 engine, for instance, will have tiny pistons, short rods, short cranks, lots of them. It'll rev its nuts off, it'll produce a lot of horsepower, but it won't have much torque. Of course, it doesn't need torque to pull a car that's like 700 kilos. Yes, of course, yeah. So speaking of weight though, these are roughly 1 ton, aren't they? They're quite light cars, aren't they? Yeah. And obviously coupled with a K24 or K20 head, should produce good power, as you mentioned. Also, why do people, so what's the science behind the Frank, for example? So you go for a K24 2.4 litre displacement, why not the K24 head? Why a K20 head? The K20 head breathes better. Breathes better, yeah? Yeah, bigger valves, it's got the full VTEC on both sides. Sure. Whereas the K24 head hasn't. Okay. And something to do, we also had to purchase a brand new oil pump. What's the reason behind that? I'll dig 2 out and I'll show you the difference. Excellent, we'll do that. Here, Simon. Right, here we have your 2 oil pumps. Yep. That one, your standard K24, that takes about 3 horsepower to drive it. Wow. That is your modified EP3 K20 oil pump. Yeah. That takes next to no power to drive it, because this one is twin shafts, counterbalanced. You have to time it up. Deliver a lot of oil, but it's overkill from what you want. And why did the Honda? I mean, what's the reason behind it? Why is one smoothness, reliability, immense performance in it lasts 200,000-300,000 miles. Oh, okay. As opposed to the lighter one. Yeah. I see.
Okay, so there you go, guys. That's another reason
That
why we've had
engine runs
to.
like a Swiss watch.
Yeah.
That one runs like a sort of, sort of Timex kind of thing. It's enough, but it does the job.
Does the job.
That's all about power. That's all about smooth,
I see.
refined.
I see. Yeah, yeah. There you go, guys. As you can see, massive difference. I mean, just look over here. Look, even weight-wise, that's nothing. This, I need to go lift some weight. Oh, that is quite. Actually, that is actually genuinely heavy.
The difference. You have to do some cutting and carving.
Yeah.
And you have to chop all of that out of it to make it fit.
I see.
You have to make it the same shape.
Okay, okay. So some modification and fabrication had to take place on this one.
Yeah, this one has to be cut and trimmed. You need to trim it to that shape so it fits the sandwich plate on the engine.
Okay,
it won't fit straight on.
And that doesn't compromise the structural integrity of that. Excellent. There you go, guys. So Simon, a bit about yourself. So how long have you been fiddling with Hondas?
Since 2005, 2006.
2005 or 6, yeah. And previously, I believe you worked in the dealership, is that true?
Yeah, that's when I started working in the dealership. Before then I worked in BMW, Hyundai, Renault, Vauxhall, Jaguar. I worked for a powerboat race team for a few years in my youth. Yeah. Built race cars, rally cars, run Westfields, Nova GSIs, Astra GTEs, Peugeot 205s, all rallying.
All right, excellent, yeah.
Minis, did some grass track minis for a couple of years. But 2005, started working with a Honda dealership and started doing quite a bit of exterior work. 2009, started doing officially on my own, as well as working for Honda then. Left Honda 2012 and openly started working then bigger premises 2016 when we moved here.
Yeah, oh wow, excellent. There you go, guys, a bit of history behind Simon. Okay then, some quick fire questions. What's the best Honda?
DC5.
DC5, yeah? There you go, guys. What do you think of DC2s? Honest opinion.
DC2s, great, but then they took them and turned them into that.
I see. Well, can't argue with that.
Evolution.
Evolution.
That's lighter. That was the 1800 engine. K20 came out, so they got this wonderful engine, wonderful car.
Yeah.
So they modernised the shell, changed the engine, did everything else, and came up with DC5.
Of course, excellent.
And never released it in this country.
Best engine?
Best engine. I would say probably the K20.
K20,
you can do a lot with it.
I see.
Providing you're not a complete idiot, it's a very forgiving engine.
I see, yeah. That's what it's also known for, its reliability, isn't it?
Yeah, reliable, powerful, well designed.
Obviously, except except this old pony.
Yeah.
What do you think the cool of that was?
Should we have a look?
Yeah, let's have a look, if you don't mind. There you go, guys. As you guys remember from the previous video, the K20 that lasted from December till March. Wow.
Oh, it's
hey, wow.
come off somewhere.
Yeah, that's definitely chain damage.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it's definitely tired.
Top dead
We've
centre.
got a marker there.
Yep.
Marker there. Then we've got a mark there and a mark there.
Okay.
Those two marks should be opposite each other.
And they're slightly off.
Chain. Well, because the chains come off, they're nowhere near. So.
Oh, nice. You see the mark? There's a mark right there, and a mark there, and they're not flush.
So they should be. Like that.
Like that. Let's have a look. Should be like that, guys.
So if you've got like that and your chain is on, you've got a bit of wear in it and you want to be looking at changing it. Otherwise, that could happen. It's not a difficult job. We keep chains and tensioners in stock. Yeah. 350 quid, job done. You can have the car back in the same day.
Sure.
Three cams.
Yes.
That's your normal cam. That's a high lift cam. So normally when VTEC's not running, it runs on that cam, and that one there isn't connected. It just just runs on that. There's a
Sure.
spring underneath that just lets it run free. When your VTEC valve round here switches everything on and opens that, we have oil in the middle of there, pushes the pin that way, which locks that rocker and that rocker to that one. So now the longer cam rolls round and pushes your valves down even further.
Holds it down for longer.
Holds them down for longer and opens them wider. So you get more air, more fuel, more bang.
I see.
And this bit alters your timing, so it also happens earlier.
Okay.
So in order to get more fuel in with your valves open, you need to open the door earlier and have it open longer to get it in.
Of course.
So then it shuts, and then your computer fires your spark earlier to burn the more fuel earlier.
I see.
So you get the bigger bang, and then
produce more power.
Hang on, off you go.
So what do aftermarket cams do? Where do they?
Aftermarket cams.
And why do they produce more?
They will have a taller profile, a longer profile. They'll open the valves longer and further.
And earlier, possibly?
Earlier.
Okay. So the same process, just quantified a bit more, isn't it?
Yeah.
I see. And what are we looking at? 10, 12, 15, 10 to 15 more PHP?
You can do, yeah. The downside with cams, the earlier you open the valves, the further you open the valves, the lumpier it is when it's running at idle. Okay. This is why manufacturers get to a certain point and they go, right, that is sufficient for what we want it to do. Otherwise, you're sitting at the traffic lights and it's like driving a concrete mixer with a brick in it.
And what's your general opinion of the whole car? You've had a probably look around.
Had a hard life. It wants a little bit of TLC, but it's going there. It's okay. It's solid. And it's a DC2. So you're one up from an EP3 before you start.
There you go, guys.
But you're getting there because it's got the heart of an EP3.
That's it. There you go, guys. Wonderful meeting Simon, and as you know, guys know why I was inactive all this time. So I cannot wait for this. A little bit longer and it should be done. The exhaust is gonna get done on this as well, and hope obviously a remap. We're still finalizing who to remap it by. And other than that, then yeah, I think guys, keep up. It's cracking. We're all flinching, you're just standing there like it's nothing. A bunch of newbies here, man. Yeah, excellent, right, yeah. Thanks for building me a muscle car.
Alright, no worries.
Excellent, there you go guys, bit of bonus for you.